Coming up on the Get Loud podcast, we'll talk about the Vikings. Oh, what is that?
Put it behind you.
Put it behind you.
Yeah, put it behind you.
We're going to do our Get Loud rap, like Spotify rap.
What's your favorite songs right now? What's your favorite movies right now? What's your favorite TV shows right now?
Antana's going to be here. We're going to talk about why Texas should be in the college football playoff.
Of course not.
Now get loud with it.
How you doing, everyone? Welcome inside the Big Bear AI Command Center studio. It is the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders. Find tickets to Commanders games and more at SeatGeek. Frederick Smooth.
Just hurt.
You all right?
Yeah, the Fred Smoot.
I almost got up, moved, and gave you a hug.
I know it. The Fred Smoot Bowl didn't go the way I wanted.
I know it didn't.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
But other than that, I do this. I just, I make an announcement. Check this out.
Okay.
Tuesday, December 16th, we will have the CC Pod live at City Tap at One Loud, and I'm calling it the Town Hall Meeting. If you got something you want to get off your chest, come to this Town Hall Meeting at One Loud. Come speak. Because when you talk to me through the radio, the way that they did last night, I got called every name but a son of Jesus.
They were coming at you?
Yes.
Personally?
I got called a company man. I got called everything.
Oh, my God.
But Jinx, I ain't got no feelings, so they can't hurt them. So I was fine. I could take it. I'm a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
I could take it. So I was fine.
Also, at One Loud on the 16th, I love the special guests, B. Mitch, London, and Santa Claus. Santa's going to be there.
He coming out. The man, the myth, the legend.
You'll have a great time. Even if you're upset about the team, you'll be like, Santa's here, though.
Well, here go the thing about it. Also, with it being that City Tap, you can drink your worries away.
That's the way to do it.
Listen to me. Get you some cut water.
Get your hot toddy, maybe?
And have a confession. Let it out. Like, if you feel frustrated right now, I totally understand. That's fandom. Mm-hmm. We got to ride the good times. We got to ride the low times. But we get to do it together. Mm-hmm. That's what a fan base is. All right? Mm-hmm. I always say when things get hard on a fan base, what would the Browns do? That's what I always say. What would the Browns fans do at this situation?
They'd go get another quarterback.
No, the Browns fan, they locking arms right now. Mm-hmm. All right? You notice they stadium packed. They ain't won a game in years. All right? But Shador.
Yeah, they lost to the Titans over the weekend.
That's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, what would a Browns fan do? That's testing your fandom. Yeah. Right there. And don't worry. The guys up the Beltway, they not doing so well. The Ravens not doing so well either. You have these seasons. All right? Do you think the Kansas City Chiefs thought ever we'll have a season like this with Patrick Mahomes?
Oh. And there were a couple things I wanted to ask you about. That 4th and 1 call. I love Andy Reid. Yeah. At your own 35 against that Texas defense, I mean.
Well, you panic.
Yeah.
That's what you do. Like when situations get bad, you reach. Mm-hmm. And they reached. All right? And nothing wrong with that. Like, you get outside yourself and start to do stuff out of character when it's like back against the wall. We got to win this game. Yeah. We got to have it. Let's try some Tom trickery. Right? Let's try something to get them. Because regular plays ain't doing it with the Texans. They're just not doing it. Derek Stingley is locked down. All right? Will Anderson is a dog. All right? So I understand why they reached a little bit.
Well, we know the score on Sunday. It was not great. Team shut out, so this is Dan Quinn reacting to that loss on Sunday.
Oftentimes you stand here after a loss, you try to find, the something good that you wanted to point to, as hard as that is. But tonight, honestly, I don't. What I told the team was I thought we took a step forward last week, and tonight I thought we took 3 steps back. And we didn't find our rhythm and let them live into theirs. So tonight, to me, none of it was acceptable. It's 4 division games in our season, and it is an absolute must that we recapture that forward progress that I saw in the last week, because we absolutely did not have that tonight in all 3 phases, all the way through it. So,
I will say, I'm sure you saw the videos, but those players walking in that locker room, it was like a funeral.
I've been there. I've been there where everything feels hopeless. I've been there in a game where nothing we call worked. Mm-hmm. I've been there where none of the matchups favored us. I've been there where, can we get right? Like, it's a dark cloud that gets over the team, and you had to shake it off, and you had to do that together. Like a loss like that is eye-opening, especially with the team, the locker room. Like the fans think they mad.
Yeah.
The locker room is, what's going on?
And it looked like they were trending in the right direction. That's the thing that's so tough is that, look, they lost in Madrid. We know that. They lost against the Broncos. But it looked like, hey, this team has gone to
It's
2
putting the
overtimes.
fight up.
Yeah, they're putting up a fight.
Yeah.
So if you're DQ, I mean, this is a real challenge, right?
Yeah.
Because he had that amazing quote a week ago, which we talked about,
Yeah.
which was, we lost,
But we ain't lost.
but we ain't lost.
Yeah.
Right.
But then we
But
came
now
back
it's
this week.
3 steps back. So what do you do here?
It's like the Cupid Shuffle. You
The
take
what?
The Cupid Shuffle.
The Cupid Shuffle?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never seen that dance?
It's been a minute.
You take 3 steps forward, but you take 3 steps back.
I've done the Cupid Shuffle.
You're a
before.
line dancer.
Yeah.
Come on, you're from Texas.
Yeah,
You're a
I've done
line
it.
dancer.
It's just been a while.
Wow. All right. I
When's the
understand.
last time you did the Cupid Shuffle?
When I was in New Orleans like a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah, sponsored by Cutwater.
I believe that.
But it's one of them things where this is when a coach makes his money. All right? You don't make your money when you're front running.
Right.
You make your money when you got to dig deep, when you got to get these players. And with the players, let me tell you something about players. They don't want no bad film out there.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be no quitting them because these guys playing for their livelihood. Right? They playing for their job. They want to be on a roster next year. So ain't going to be no give up in them. All right? Coach don't have to worry about that. The thing is, can the morale, game plan, and execution all meet at one? Can we get back to the point where we say, all right, if Minnesota needed that game to get off the schneid, we need this game against the Giants to get off the schneid. All right, that's what it is. If somebody beats you up, you go beat somebody else up. All right, that's what happens. So that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to go get this game against the Giants.
So here's the thing I want you to reconcile for me. So you hear this all the time in the NFL. If there's a team that has fallen off or they're not playing for much, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes guys in the locker room will just play for themselves, right? I got to make business decisions. I got to get good tape out there.
Yeah.
At the same time, I have to play for my teammates and
Yeah.
remain a part of this locker room. How do
Yeah.
you make sure that happens as opposed to I'm just going to do me?
Well, I think this is when selfish actually helps.
Really?
With you being selfish and wanting to play well,
Mm-hmm.
it affects your team. You go out there and make plays, and now they make a play, and my other team may make a play, and before you know it, we won the game. So even though it seems like it's selfish, it's still focused.
Right.
And I want you focused on the task at hand, and the task at hand is beating the next team that we got to play. So if that focus, it comes from a selfish place, so be it. Long as your performance is where I need your performance to be. Long as I know you ain't checked out.
And also, we'll talk about this in a minute, but it's one thing we were playing in a climate-controlled environment.
Yeah.
When you're in the Meadowlands and it's freezing and you're losing,
That wind
oh
is
my
swirling.
God,
That wind is swirling.
that'll test your resolve. Like, how much do I want to keep
How
playing?
much do I love it?
Right.
Like, it's going to test your love
Yes.
for it. And I believe this group, this locker room, they won't give up. They're going to play.
Yeah. So, what adjustments do we need to see based on what we saw yesterday? A lot needs to be done. What are a handful of things that need to stand out to you?
At this time of the year, you should have your identity. Your identity should be concrete. I think we got identity that we're not playing fully into. On offense, we are a running team. Now, I know that sounds different when you got a Jedi at quarterback.
Yeah.
Makes you think, no, we are a throwing team.
Right.
We win when we run the ball. And I got to give C-Rod his flowers.
I was going to say, he has been great.
Chris Rodriguez is running like a man on a mission. All right? We are a running team. Our offensive line is a better run blocking line than a pass blocking line. All right? We need to stick to it. That's going to make games ugly. They're going to make games short like this game was. Short, quick, intense, fast, physical. That's what we need to be for these last games. All right? I think their run game protects the defense. Their run game protects JD5. Their run game, it eats at you. All right? It's just one paper cut after another paper cut after another paper cut. Before you know it, you're bleeding out. All right? We are a running team.
He's the one guy who has definitely performed week after week, particularly over the past month. So he's been fantastic.
No, he's the guy, but
Yeah.
he's one of these backs where he needs both carries. to really affect the game.
He's got to get more usage.
Yeah, he needs both. He's a battering ram. When you get a battering ram, they need to do it over and over and over again to really take an effect on the defense.
I started to say, and punish him late, right?
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to take them out to the woodshed, right? That's what you want to do.
So you know this debate. It was a debate before this game. It's definitely a debate now, which is what to do with Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
So there's one faction that says, look, he needs the reps. This is a second-year quarterback who's barely played in his second year.
Yeah.
These reps, no matter what, are good for him. The other faction says, what is he doing out there? He could get injured again. And then yesterday, he could have gone back in the game.
Yeah.
But Dan Quinn said, I just didn't like the way the game was
trending.
trending.
The game flow.
So let's just keep him out, which I understand that.
Yes.
But moving forward, do you think he should play?
Football players play football.
Mm-hmm.
I'm riding with that. He healthy. We out here. We playing.
Yeah.
All right. How you can't set a precedent where you say, you know what, guys, I want all y'all to give me 100%. By the way, 5, I want you to sit over here. I'm gonna protect you, bubble wrap you. The other player gonna be like, what? No.
The guys were saying we respect the fact that he wants to get back out there and he's not going to take the easy road.
You got to play. You got to play football. You got to get better. Every game. This ain't a lost season. If 4 or 5 guys get better, the season ain't lost. And if he's one of them, that's what it is. So be it. I know it's cringy to watch him get slung around out there, but you can get hurt in your bathroom and slip and fall in the tub.
And also, like, it's a physical game. And when he's been out there, he has had a hard time staying healthy.
Yeah.
So at some point, he's going to have to get back out there. So if he can play, let him play and let him learn to be more durable by learning the game.
Learning the game.
Yes.
You can only learn football by playing football. All right? Protect nothing. It's a reckless job. Every time we hit somebody, it's a car accident. All right? That's what football is. And I'm sorry, he's a quarterback. He's going to get hit. Do you not think that the coach wish Daniel Jones wasn't hurt? Daniel Jones had already had on one ankle.
He had a broken fibula.
All right.
Yeah.
Then went toward the Achilles.
And that was non-contact.
Non-contact. You can get hurt in this. You can get hurt once you scrap that helmet on. You're eligible for pain.
And also, when I look at Jaden's play, look, nobody wants him to get injured. That was just a football play. There wasn't anything nefarious about it. It wasn't dirty. He fell on his arm, and if he's good enough to play, he's going to fall on that arm at some point.
Especially I'm going to play you because these are divisional games.
Right.
And if you're going to learn how to play anybody, these are the 3 teams that I want you to learn how to play. All right? Because they're not going nowhere. They're going to be in your face every year in and year out. You have to play the Jedi. Yes.
And also, when you're the quarterback of the team, you know how it is. You'll have a guy come out of college, right? Hasn't played a lick in the NFL, immediately a captain. Why? Because he's a quarterback.
He's the quarterback.
People expect your quarterback to lead. So if you can play,
you have to lead by example.
You've got to lead by example and get back out there and show everyone, listen, if I can go, I'm going to go.
How am I as the quarterback going to ask you to give me 100% when I'm not giving it to you?
Right.
No, so no, you are the leader. You lead by example. You go out and play. And he enjoys playing football. He's not running away from football. He enjoys playing football. And things haven't went our way. So be it. Finish what you started. You started the year, finish the year. If you're healthy, we playing.
I want to go with one more argument that I keep hearing.
Yeah.
And see what you think.
Yeah.
Which is, people have said, well, as far as development goes, we know what he can do. We saw it in his first season. I'm like, yes, but also defenses adjust.
Yeah.
The film is out there. There have been a ton of guys in the NFL, regardless of position. They go out, they have a great rookie season. What happens?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the game changes, it evolves, and you're not all of a sudden a star just because you had one great season.
Yeah.
You have to keep growing with the game.
You got to grow with the game, and you got to add to your repertoire.
Right.
All right, and that's the thing about it. As much as people love JD5, he's not a finished product.
Not even close.
That's what I'm telling people. I know he blew us out the water his first year.
Yes, he did.
He still got so much stuff that he's going to get better at. Well, he can't do that sitting on the sideline watching the game. He has to do that inside of the game. He has to do that inside of 4 quarters. It's going to be one game in this next month that a bub switch go out for him. He going to make one play. He going to be like, oh, okay.
Yep.
I could do that over and over again. There go the maturation of a quarterback. All right? Problem solving. You can only problem solve as you inside the problem.
Right.
All right? Fix the problem.
So another thing I wanted to ask you about is not just JD5, but this receiving core and how difficult it's been for him to evolve when, look, I know Terry's back now, I know Debo's back, Noah played, but it's hard, even going back to training camp, it's been hard to develop chemistry with these guys because there's never been a full complement of those guys with JD5 on a regular basis.
First of all, timing. That's what receivers and quarterbacks get from rep over and over again. Timing, placement of a ball. Where you want that thing at? I want it on my left shoulder instead of my right shoulder. All right? Like, you can only get that rep after rep after rep after rep. And when you see the quarterback and the wide receivers playing, they still figuring things out. Like, Noah, where you want this place at? Well, I got to do this during the game. All right? Because we're trying to do it through practice, but it ain't enough reps in a week that you can catch up with a year's worth of work.
Right.
Like, that's different. Now, even him and Terry had a report from last year. You still have to work on timing. Timing is everything because we got more plays than we ran last year. They're layered plays. All right? And I think what we're seeing right now is we're seeing a group that's not on the same page because they just hasn't had enough practice.
Yeah.
As simple as that. I know people will practice. Yeah, practice is important. Practice is very important for offensive. Like, the one thing I can say about defensive players, if I'm out for 4 weeks and you throw me back in, cover 2 still cover 2. Cover 1 still cover 1. Cover 4 still cover 4. I just need to do my job. All right? And I need to communicate. Other than that, nothing changes for me. But for a wide out, oh no, they need to be in sync. Like, really in sync on how they do things and how they run plays.
I just want to say before we move on to our voicemails,
Yeah.
Zach Ertz appreciation. That was a brutal injury, but this is one of the best tight ends to ever do it, and he has been so good
to
for
this
this
team.
squad. Yes,
so good for this
so
team.
Good.
So it hurts my heart to see that injury like that, and I didn't even see it from the beginning. And I'm one of them people, as an ex-player, I don't rewatch injuries. So, like,
I don't like
when they
watching it.
replay them, I turn my head. I don't really watch them. I know it was pretty bad. Praying for him, his family.
Yeah.
It's just one of them situations where it's just terrible. But now, a guy like Sennett, a guy like John Bates.
Got an opportunity now.
They got to step up. They got to make some plays. They got to show us who they really are right now.
They'll get their chances. Guys, we want to hear from you. Tell us what you think. You can always email us, WashingtonGetLoud.com. Is that right?
WashingtonGetLoud at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Yeah, we don't have a website up. Also, 703-726-7419 or WashingtonGetLoud at gmail.com. Okay, we have one voicemail.
Just one. I felt like she captured kind of everybody's voicemails that were left. I didn't want to make you guys all listen to very similar voicemails back to back, but appreciate all your calls.
Like, you got to be able to let it out. That's
also
what my
write us
post-game
emails.
show is so important. It's more of a therapy session. All right?
You're doing the Lord's work.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am. Let it out and let you know that you're not alone. You feel this way. This fan feels this way. But I'm here to tell you, it ain't ever as good as you think it is. This is never as bad as you think it is. All right? But it's just one thing I keep hearing that I don't like when people call in like, I knew last year was a fluke season. You don't fluky get to the NFC Championship.
It's not a fluke.
It's not a fluke. It
That's
happened.
the NFL.
Yes.
Were the Chiefs a fluke last season when they went to the Super Bowl?
Well,
I know they lost. They're underwater. That's the NFL.
Thank you. So stop it.
It drives me crazy every year when we preview the season, and I had this happen each and every year. Oh, Jinx, you don't think they're going to go 17-0? I'm like, no,
no
I
team
don't.
is going to go 17-0.
It's the National Football League. And it just drives me, like, got to get that through your head. You see teams all the time on the come up. The next year, they're down again.
Yeah.
The NFL is unbelievably competitive and violent, and injuries happen, and things change like that.
Roster can change with 2 injuries.
Yeah.
Like, you got the right 2 injuries on your roster.
Right.
It changes the whole outlook.
This isn't the SEC.
No. This is not college football. Huh? It's totally not.
Fires me up.
All right.
Sorry, Anna.
All good.
He
Here
acted
we
like
are.
Bevo got out the cage.
Juanita from Houston.
Hello, Get Loud crew. This is Juanita in Houston.
Juanita.
I am trying to make sense of this game today. We played Denver very tight last week and came down to overtime. Played well defensively, played well offensively. and we get to Minnesota this week and get shut out,
Yeah.
I am at a loss. I am, I'm not even sure where to go with this. I think I had so much hope last week that we were, as Coach Quinn said, lost, but we're not lost anymore. But I feel like we got lost again. So, guys, I need y'all to help me. Help me. Thank you. But still, hell to the Commanders.
Thank you, Juanita.
Miss
She's great.
Juanita, I would say this. I tell people all the time, football is about matchups. Just because we match up good with this team don't mean we match up well with that team. And also settings. Like home field advantage is a real thing. You also have to understand let's not act like this game was a whole wash, because the first quarter was just back and forth. Both teams moving the ball, and the other team can't stop them. Right. The only difference was they finished the drive, and we did not finish the drive. And I think that changed the whole complexion of the game. And once JD5 comes out of the offense, now the game just flipped on its head. But if I could say anything, Miss Juanita, matchups are real. Just because we matched up well with this team don't mean we match up well with this team. It's all about players matchups, coaching matchups, and the ultimate chess match, which we lost this week.
And then momentum as well.
Momentum is
once the team kind of gets on you, like when they were leaning on us early, I was like, man, if we don't stop this, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah, and especially when it's home field advantage. And that U.S. Bank Arena.
You were saying, like, that stadium is no joke.
It's a hard place to play. I told y'all we were going to hear a lot of skull. I told y'all all week long.
Yeah.
That horn, they're going to blow that horn. It's an intense place. I used to play there. I know. Hard environment to go in there and win it.
Is it true they have a lot of, I hate to say this, they have a lot of birds that fly into the stadium and actually crash into the glass because it has all that glass? They don't necessarily see it?
Well, I don't know. I played in the old stadium. The house of Rumpelstiltskin, what I played in. I played in a terrible stadium there. So I would think, because the builders that built that stadium are the same firm.
It's beautiful.
In Dallas that's building our new stadium.
Yeah.
So I could see birds literally like, is that air or glass?
When I worked in Boise, that's what I don't know, I need to double check this, because I was there when the blue turf was a thing, before Boise State became big time, and they would tell me every now and then you have a duck like dive, thinking from the air
that is water.
It's water, because it's just blue out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I never checked that out.
You know what? I could see a duck be like, there go water. Yeah.
You know, when I worked there, this would never happen now. This is how you know you're old. But my sports director, my boss, was like, all right, we're going to cover Boise State. I was like, all right. And he grabs a couple golf clubs and some golf balls. Yeah. I was like, what are we doing? We go out, just walk out onto the field, and we're in the end zone near the goalpost, and we're having a chipping contest to see who can get the golf ball closest to the 50-yard line. Yeah. That would never happen at a college stadium. You just walk up and start playing golf on the turf. They would never allow it. Well, but back then, we're like, let's give it a shot.
I've been saying college towns allow these things.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't like our stadium is locked on campus.
I
You
guess
can
that's
literally
true.
always walk on the campus. Like Mississippi State, you can always walk on the
What?
field if you want to.
No.
Colorado,
Not in Boulder. No way.
Y'all locked? Y'all stadium locked?
I want to say, graduation weekend, I was like, maybe
Also, they're not going to let you take a golf club. Like, if you chunk it, you can take a
you
chunk
couldn't
out
even
of the
really
stadium
walk
turf.
on the. They wouldn't even really let you walk on the field. They're like, don't touch the grass.
Well, y'all don't really
paint
play
on
football up there in Colorado anyway, so.
All right.
Y'all more of a ski school.
Anna has no tolerance this morning.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight you on this because you know.
Y'all more of a ski school.
You like Coach Prime. You should be
I
careful.
am a Prime disciple, but y'all are the institution that retired somebody's number 12 days after they left college.
All right. Well, shall we talk New York preview? Let's move along.
Juanita, thank you for the call.
Yes.
Appreciate you.
Well, I needed to cause all that drama in here.
Here we go. NFC East battle. Commanders, Giants. So, oh, man. Giants coming off a bye week. They're terrible. They've lost 7 straight, I think, 2-11.
Yeah.
Why? I was going to start with defense. So let's start there. Why is it that a defense that has so much talent, Sexy
It's not
Dexy
good.
and Kayvon Thibodeau, and why are these dudes nearly at the bottom of most of these rankings? 30th in total defense, 24th in passing defense, 32nd in rushing defense. How are you that bad with that much talent up front? I don't know.
If you can't bring the players, you got to look at the coaching. All right, that's where it goes to. Scheme.
Okay.
Fit. What are we doing? Like, Brian Burns, one of the best pass rushers in the league. Sexy Dixie regressed.
Yeah.
All right. Abdul Carter has been obsolete.
He has been.
And Thibodeau just been Thibodeau.
Remember when Abdul wanted to wear Lawrence Taylor's number?
How blasphemy.
Bro.
That's what happened when you ask
That's
stuff
what
like that.
Well, and also you're coming out of college, you're feeling yourself. I'm like, man, you don't want that.
And guess what? He got shell shocked on how good the offensive linemen are in the league.
Right.
I think that's what really blew Abdul Carter out the water. Like, hey man, these tackles can run with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. They're not fat. They big, strong, fast dudes.
Yeah.
But I think it's all scheme with them. Because you're right. They got players on all three levels. All right. What coverages are you running? Like I always tell defense coordinators, don't overthink this thing. Simplify it, let us play fast, and we'll get you the results that you need. But if we got 40 calls, inside of those 40 calls, we got to have 2 calls that we can lean on at all times. Like, this is what we do. If we're a man-to-man team, make sure it's a man-to-man call, but don't leave me out here hanging.
I'm sure you've had coordinators like that before where they're so technical and so concerned with coverage and scheme that you're thinking too much, you're not able to play.
Oh, no, listen, I had a defensive coordinator. I dare shall not say any names. And I just did not like his call. We had one call we leaned on, and it was just obsolete.
Yeah.
It's a halfway call. We're not blitzing, but you got us playing man-to-man. We running Sam single. Like I told London one day, if you come in this huddle one more time and call that damn call, I know something. Me and you going to fight. That's how much we would call it. We would call to play 80% of the time in a game.
Oh, my God.
We're not.
Well, especially if it's not working.
I was like, we're not. I say it's working only because of the talent.
Right.
Like, we got so much talent that we're outplaying the call. But you can't keep putting us in this call and want me to sit back and take that, just punch me. And then you're going to get, when I get mad, now you wondering why I'm mad.
Right.
Like, come on, dude, if I'm the player and I'm studying enough to know that this can't hold up against everybody, why you continue to lead?
They weren't maximizing your potential.
No, they weren't maximizing the defense's potential.
Yeah.
And that's what really, can make a defensive player mad.
Because you know what's crazy? Like, just to go back, like watching you guys play, covering you guys back in the day, I mean, there was so much individual talent. That was great defenses, man. When Greg Williams was calling plays, unbelievable.
Listen, it was different. We had dudes.
Yeah.
And we had dudes that could take over a game, especially inside some good play calling. So we was one of them. We was boisterous too, because we was always top 5 defense.
Yeah.
No matter what the offense did, we was a top 5 defense. Yep. No matter. I remember playing games and giving up 73 total yards and losing. So that shows you you can be one-sided. They don't make you a good team.
Right.
But sometimes players can play beyond the play call. But a lot of time, to me, it's the coordinators overthinking the defensive call. All right, so no, it's just going to be a mano-a-mano. It's going to be, I hate the Giants, and they're going to be, we hate the Commanders. All right? That's why we want to beat you. So don't worry about that. Guys going to play. They're going to rise to the occasion.
What are your thoughts on Jackson Dart? We've talked a little bit about him, and he has got to, I understand he's young, he's invincible, that's how he feels.
Yeah.
You're still a quarterback. He's got to learn to stop taking so many hits. He's already been out because of concussions this season. And he said after, I think, his last game a couple weeks ago, like, whatever, it's football. I'm like, it is.
Yeah.
But if you want to play long-term in this league, you're going to take hits.
I don't know. You're not a dog guy, are you, Jinx? How many dogs you had in your life?
Oh, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have a cat. I've had 4 dogs.
Oh, so you're a dog person.
Yeah.
So when you get that puppy, and you know from the door you got to train him.
Yes.
He is biting the couch.
I've seen it.
Broom. He is
Gnawing
using the bathroom
right.
everywhere. He is. But he's lovable. He's lovable. But I got to put some work in with this guy. I got to mold this dog to what I want him to be. And that takes time. But other than that, he's just wild and unruly.
It's like, listen, I'm not challenging your manhood.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you can't take a hit.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you're going to take them no matter what because of your position.
Yeah. So don't add on.
Right. Don't make it worse when you don't have to.
He a little edgy. He a little wild.
Yeah.
But that also what makes him.
That competitive edge helps. Yeah.
Yeah, it gives him his edge. And that's why him and Scatterboo had this rock star feel to them. The new kids on the block, they not going to play by the rules. They not going to do stuff the way everybody else do it.
I hate it for Scatterboo, too, because he was fun to watch.
Listen, Jess, you know if you're in the locker room and a dude like Scatterboo come in, he's the dude that comes in and grab the lock and ram
He's
his
the
head
ultimate
into it.
meathead.
Yeah, like just there. Just Gronkowski's doppelganger. Just whatever.
Right. I remember one of his teammates said, "Oh, he's an idiot." But minute like, I love him.
Yeah.
I want to go to war with this dude, but he's an idiot.
Like, know when you have these dudes on your team,
Right.
you're like, Captain Crash out.
Right. The
Like,
direct
you know that he is going to habitual line step.
Yes.
Every team, every good team got at least 5 guys that's habitual line steppers. You need those guys. They give you edge, energy, enthusiasm, something to cheer for. So he will learn. I think the right quarterback coach will tame him and be like, hey, we need you for 4 quarters, 17 games.
Yeah.
Like, the only way to accomplish this, slide on this one. Don't go head first unless you really got to.
Yeah.
Which it ain't going to be too many times where you really got to.
I went to school with a guy like that. Well, a guy I've known since kindergarten. He texted me yesterday. And so, but we are similar because of our upbringings, but also very opposite.
Yeah, because
So
he's unhinged.
Yes.
Yes. All of us got that friend.
Oh my God. He went through it when we were at Texas, right?
Yeah.
And Texas is a massive campus.
Yeah.
It's 50,000 people. I'm walking through the middle of campus one day, and I see some dude. He's got camo on. He's sitting there alone by himself, and he's eating pork and beans off a pocket knife. He was just a maniac.
Yeah.
Maniac.
Yeah.
He finally grew out of that, but it was just like when we were in school, I was a nerd. I graduated in 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So he kept me from being the biggest nerd, but I kind of kept him sane.
Yeah, no. You
A
gave
little
him
bit.
normalcy.
Yeah, I'm like, listen, man, I got you. I mean, he's from I'm from the country, right? He's from the country.
Yes.
Country.
Listen, all of us had those guys.
Yeah.
Like, I had a teammate that went to the league. Donald Lee played tight end at the Dolphins, Mississippi State. I remember we was young. I like, Don Lee, if you go to the league, what you want? He was like, just gonna buy me a farm that I don't have to wear shoes on. I'm like, what? He like, yeah. And we went to the league, and he bought that farm.
Did he?
And he wears no shoes.
Good for
Like,
him.
that's who he is.
Before we get to the rest of the show, got to pay them bills. So let's talk about SeatGeek. Commanders fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of Hail to the Commanders and here to help you experience all of the action this season, from football to funk and any other live events. SeatGeek has all the tickets. SeatGeek, the official primary ticketing partner of your Washington Commanders. Let's bring in Santana Moss, of course, one of the greatest receivers in franchise history, former Pro Bowler, member of the Washington Ring of Fame. Tana, just, big picture takeaways whenever you suffer a loss like that. And we were talking earlier about the locker room. That was just dead silence yesterday.
Yeah, it hurts, man. I mean, we lifers. We going to ride or die through the good or the bad. So, but at the same time, we understand, man, we didn't have perfect seasons. We didn't play in seasons where we kick behind all the time, man, and you got to call a spade a spade. I think right now, man, regardless of what you want to, however you want to put your hand on it, whether it's talk about the injuries, talking about the lack of guys coming in and out of the, the lineup. To me, I think that's the big thing too. When you look at so much we've had going on this year, man, it's so much been wrong. It's hard to find a right. So right now, all we can do, man, is go out there, play for pride, play for your livelihood. Play for that name on the back, play for that name in the front, and try to finish this thing as strong as you can.
Well, Tanner, I've been asked by fans. I had a lot of fans calling in saying that the season was over, we're going to give up. But I kept telling them, as a player, our mindset is different. Like you said, we playing for the name on the front of the jersey and the name on the back of the jersey. And then when you mix that in with divisional games, I think we're going to get 100% from these guys to finish this season. What say you?
I mean, you will. I told you, like I tell folks all the time, we beat each other up, in our own division. That's any division. They're going to go out there and have, give you their best shot and you give them your best shot. But at the same time, man, it's not going to be won by us talking about it. You got to go out there and play the game. And I think every week we kind of give these guys the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, well, we look better since Spain. And then you go out there and give us that kind of, effort this past weekend. So I'm one of those guys, man. Like I'm gonna ride this thing, but at the same time, man, I can't just blow smoke and not call it what it is. I definitely have to, put a hand on what I see. And at the end of the day, like I said, that's us talking about it. We have a different view, and it's easier than said and done. But those guys got to show us that, you the right guy. You the guy that they line up between those white lines each and every week. Show us why you out there. So I do expect these guys to respond.
So, Tana, I know one thing you're happy about is your Canes making the college football
playoffs.
You surprised to see them make it?
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. I'm ecstatic. But y'all know me too, man. At the same time, that's half the battle. You get in there now, and everybody wants you to get in there. Now what you gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? Now show the world how appreciative you were of having the opportunity that you solely deserve and going up there and kick some behind. That's how I want to see these guys respond. I'm gonna be happy, but I'm not gonna sit up here and be beating my chest too soon. I want these guys to go out there and show the world why they deserve to be there.
I'm just so happy they did not pick Notre Dame, because Notre Dame snooty as hell. Think everything should go their way. We want you to be a part of a conference. We don't need a conference. They think they so better than everybody. And to see them not get in, and then guess what they do? Well, since we can't get in the playoffs, we ain't gonna play in no bowl game. Man, what are you talking about?
Like somebody care, like we care. We don't care. You were like we was gonna cry and say, "Oh, they doing somebody." Man, so what? That's y'all. But at the same time, I do understand the whole part of not wanting to go out there and compete with less than the guys you're gonna have available. Because you know how that is, Fred. Nowadays, these kids looking for one thing to get in that dance, and if they don't get in the dance, they feel like, well, I'm gonna opt out because I'm trying to go to the league, or I'm gonna opt out playing the bowl game because I'm not trying to get hurt. So I think that's more, riding on why they chose to go that route. But at the same time, I care less, man. I have no fight in that dog over there, and so be it. Yeah, go ahead, cry to your mama.
Yes.
Well, I hate Texas A&M, so I hope the Canes whip up on those Aggies. Tanner, we appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get back to my workout.
All right, man. Enjoy yourself.
This is what I come down to. I'm going to say one thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I always say this, it's Occam's razor, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes the simplest explanation is the best explanation.
Yes.
And to me, it's very simple. Are these the best 12 teams in the country? I understand they have to follow these rules.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't you just want the best 12 teams in the country?
But in a perfect world, Jinx, that's the way it go. But not when it come with money. See, they didn't want to let Notre Dame not be in the playoff because their fan base travels. The notoriety. Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, the fans across the country.
Yeah. You talk about worldwide fans when you talk about Notre Dame. All right. So it's more than logic. Like, put it like this. Like my grandma used to say.
Okay.
If common sense was common, this would be a better place.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It ain't. That's why, think about it. Why would you have signing day happen before the season over with?
Yeah.
Right? Timing is off. Signing day should be when the season is over. Should be signing day. Coaches should be able to coach their team through the playoffs before they have to take the next job. But they can't do that because signing day is so early.
They have to
They have to be there, and they have to be at their new school. The schedule of the NCAA is off. They need a commissioner.
Yeah.
They might need me. They need a commissioner, and they need one
Agreed.
now. I'm just saying. They need somebody that we can point the finger at.
Aren't you sad that Texas isn't in there?
No.
I knew it.
No.
You know what I had to do? It hurt my heart. I had that because they had like a 2% chance of making it.
Yeah.
And before the season, I had that hotel room reserved in Miami just in case.
Hey, listen.
I had to cancel it yesterday.
Yeah, I'm finna say, I hope you canceled that thing.
did.
You saved that money.
God, I did. I had like until first week of January.
Were y'all the biggest letdown in college football this year?
We had more top 10 wins than any team in college football. We had one bad loss. One to Florida. No team since LSU in 2019, which won the national title, had more top 10 wins in a season than Texas. Like we had one bad loss.
Toot your horn. Toot, toot. Hey,
Too
let
late
me tell
now.
you something.
Toot, toot.
Let me tell you something.
It's too late.
Longhorner, y'all got everything y'all deserve.
No, we did.
Front running from the front of the season. Y'all was picked the number one.
You excited about watching Tulane?
Yeah.
I like Tulane, actually.
Tulane earned that. All right? They didn't come out the season ranked number one, put on a pedestal. We got Archie Manning grandson.
Coming
Like
back.
that.
He's coming back.
No, all I'm saying is y'all just, the way y'all just flunch your stuff in front of everybody.
People hate Texas.
5-star after 5-star after 5-star athlete. Campus looked like a small city in Rhode Island. Like, yes, we hate y'all.
You know what? I saved this article. I'm going to look it up now. But at Texas, the number one rival is Oklahoma, and then it's A&M, and that's it. But there was an article on ESPN a few years ago, and 11 different teams, 11 said Texas was their number one rival. I'm like, how is that possible? People hate Texas.
No, Texas are very much the Dallas Cowboys of college football.
You think?
Yes. Because for some reason, all right,
It's the cockiness.
yes, because everything's bigger in Texas.
Yes.
Plus, Texas is already a football mecca, all right?
Yes.
High school-wise.
For sure.
All right? Then you got these two gigantic campuses, Texas and Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Texas A&M comes off as the blue-collar, feet on the ground,
Cult.
down to earth. Texas comes off as this Fifth Avenue, drink tea with their pinky out, all right? Snooty.
I'm looking forward to another playoff.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Should be
about.
wonderful.
So nobody
Wonderful.
cares when Texas doesn't get what they want.
I had a cousin who went to Tulane. I hope the Green Wave did very well.
I had a cousin that's a peasant that went to Texas Tech. Oh my God. Yeah, so we're not really mad at y'all. We're not really mad that y'all didn't make it.
Yeah.
We're not.
I know.
Nobody's gonna cry
I know.
for Texas when y'all have all the resources.
I know.
Y'all
Next
have
year.
everything.
Already excited.
All right. Now, I would love to see Colorado in there before I love to see Texas.
Really?
in there. Yeah.
Me too.
I love
Anna too.
I love an underdog. That's what this playoffs is about.
Also,
To make-
Anna's mother went to Indiana, which is
My mom
Yeah.
did. She's going to the Rose Bowl. She's going to have a really great time.
And how about
She enjoyed
IU?
that. Oh my
I
gosh,
almost
what a
committed
game.
to IU. How about IU taking down the Fighting Sun Springs of Ohio State?
He's
It's a little
dying.
satisfying.
He's dying.
I'll be honest. I felt a little
Hey,
satisfaction.
listen,
for
I
that.
think the whole United States felt like, yeah, yeah, because the NIL has taken some of the if out of football, and when you're dealing with these mega superpowers like Ohio State and Texas, we want to see y'all fail at such a high level.
Well, also, nobody took Indiana seriously for real. Like, everyone knew, like, if you watch
Coach
football, you're
Canadian's
like, okay,
good,
they're for
yeah.
real. But I think the general public, the casual fan, didn't really take Indiana seriously until Saturday.
Right.
They were like, oh.
They are real.
Yes,
They
and
are
they
real.
are.
And
They
for them
are.
to go beat the front runners, for them to go beat the team that's set up to be the dynasty,
Mm-hmm.
that's what college football is about. That's making it closer to March Madness.
Mm-hmm. That's part of the fun.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I got to give JMU.
Give it up for the Dukes.
Clap
Give
it up
for
for
the Dukes.
JMU, baby. You got to give JMU some love.
Absolutely.
James Madison. I hate to report the news to the DMV.
Uh-oh.
James Madison has been the best college football team for the last 5 years.
They've been, and I'm probably going to get this wrong. Wasn't Signetti at
Yes.
JMU before
And he
went to
took
Indiana?
half of those kids
Yeah.
to Indiana with him. And now he's the number one team in the nation.
Dude's no joke.
JMU is playing the best brand of football in the DMV. So that's shame on you, Virginia. Shame on you, Virginia Tech. Shame on you, Maryland. Shame
Maryland.
on you, Maryland. That's how they say it, Maryland.
Maryland.
All right? So at the end of the day, shame on you. This team with not as many resources as you. This team with campuses not as big as yours. This team that's not even in the division that you in. It's better than you. All right? All right? That's the truth right there. All right? JMU, take a bow. And you ain't got to win another game. You got into the playoffs. Texas didn't. You got into the playoffs.
Out of nowhere.
No, I'm just telling you. JMU, James Madison University, better than Texas.
straight-
Better than Texas.
See, I'll tell
That's
you what.
all I know.
They're 21-point underdogs
No,
first round.
Better than Texas. I know who ain't no underdog. Texas. Because they ain't even
That's
in the
right.
fight. They ain't in the fight.
You know, it's Spotify rap season.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
So I love this idea from Anna. Because it's Spotify Rap Seasons, we're going to name top 3 Commanders players, top 3 NFL teams to watch, top 3 songs for the past season.
All right.
I cannot post my Spotify Wrapped on Instagram because I use Pandora and Spotify. And normally, if I want to listen to someone specific, I'll use my own collection, maybe Pandora. And I use Spotify a little bit.
Yeah.
But normally, I'm just like, Spotify, play today's top hits, right? And it was like, your age is 17. I was like, 17?
No, see, I'm more of an Apple Music guy. I'm sorry.
Are you? Okay.
I'm an Apple Music guy. Plus, I still got some of, you know how we used to have to buy each song when Apple Music first came out?
Yeah.
I still have those songs in my Apple Music collection. So, like, if I don't pay my Apple Music bill, I still got this framework
Oh,
of songs.
I am such a music nerd. If I like a song, I buy every song.
Yeah.
I mean, I can stream, but I have every song physically, so I have it, and then I update it with like high gloss, high res album covers. So if you want to play like and really have great music and have all the information, I'm a nerd, but I
You know
love
how
it.
you went to your uncle's house and he used to have that record collection?
Yeah. Music's fascinating. Connections and the people that produce for other people.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I have still the largest CD collection, probably in the state of Virginia.
Do you?
I still got 5 boxes of CDs.
Damn.
So if Apple Music ever quit on me, I'm going back to the old school.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm old fool. That's old cool.
Wait.
I owned 2 CDs.
Oh, yeah?
I owned 2 CDs in high school because my car had a CD player. I had Harry Styles and Fleetwood Mac. Those are my 2 CDs.
those are
Pretty
two
good.
good
Too young to have CDs like that.
Yeah, but my car had a CD player, and I was like,
Nice.
sometimes, because Colorado, solid
But you
reception.
never had the book of CDs that was
No,
in the car.
no,
See,
no,
we
no,
had
no.
the book.
My parents did, though.
Yeah, we had the book of CDs.
Oh,
It
my-
ain't nothing to break your heart than somebody breaking your car
Bro,
and steal that
I
book
had
of CDs.
I haven't had a car in 20 years because I live in D.C., right?
Yeah,
But
I don't know what's wrong with you.
the car that I had
Yeah.
was the nicest car I bought myself. It had that 6-disc CD changer.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
sir.
Oh, my God.
Was,
You hit
was
that.
it in the glove compartment?
I was in the trunk.
Oh,
yeah.
baller.
Oh, my God. It
Baller.
was so dope.
Hey,
I
listen.
loved it.
Yeah, I understand. They would never know our pain.
No, I mean, you hit that button, you hear that.
Whoop. Yeah. But nothing
Beautiful.
break your heart than getting a scratch on it.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, my God.
Horrible.
Let the whole school down.
You know, that's how Milli Vanilli got found out.
You the one hated on Milli Vanilli.
I like Milli Vanilli. But they were at a concert lip syncing,
Yes.
and the CD they had in started
scratched.
skipping like, girl, you know it's girl, you know
Yeah.
it's girl. And they were like, that like bounce
Is that
around.
the biggest scam in music
Has
history?
to be. It was like a group in Europe that were a bunch of like 30 and 40-year-olds.
I am Millie. He is Vanilli. And together we are Millie Vanilli.
Top 3 songs. This is Command Center Wrapped.
All right. My top 3 songs. Let me go to my Apple Music
Okay.
and make this easy. All right. Let's start with, do you like
Okay. You normally have like a list just built, like,
no, I'm just looking at it because my Apple Music tell me the most played song.
okay.
All right. The Rebirth of Marvin, October London. Do
Okay.
you know about October London?
I think you played him for me.
Yes. Yes. He's great, by the
Yes.
way. All right. Then I got Teddy Swims.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Got a hold on me. Can't let go. All right. Then I got, let me play it for you.
Oh.
We can't play music on
We can't?
No.
Rights,
Well,
media rights.
Yeah.
Bike to Bike. It's a single with Fabulous and Dave East.
Okay, you took it back.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're my top 3 right now. Soon it'll be Christmas songs because I
Yeah.
like Christmas.
My top 3 were, you're going to kill me for this, but Nokia by Drake and Party Next Door. I love
Great
that
choice.
song.
I love that song.
Somber, Undressed. I love that song.
Drake
I think
Never
that
Let
came
Us
super
Down.
talented. And then I always listen to this, a few years old now, but it's a remake. You know, Footsteps in the Dark by the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a group, a dream pop group coming to DC here in a couple months. I'm going to go see them called
Yeah.
Cannons.
Yeah.
And I love their stuff. So they remade that song 2 or 3 years ago, and I play that all the time. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I thought
Right.
you finna come, with some country music in there.
I like
'Cause everybody's on country music right now.
I do, but I feel like today's country is more like country pop.
Yeah.
If I hear country, I want to hear country.
how did country music blow up? Like right now, it's
pop. Because there's so many artists today are sort of genre bending.
Yeah.
It's like Teddy Swims, like he's kind of R&B, but he's
But
kind
he's
of pop,
kinda
he's kind of country.
blues
It's
almost,
hard
yeah.
to like put a label on a lot of these artists. They
Yeah.
cross over so much. It's like when Beyonce did Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
most
country, but
definitely.
it's also R&B pop. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. All right. So what else you got?
Top 3. What else we got? Top 3 shows or movies that you watched this year.
All right, check this out.
Okay.
Episode 7 of Welcome to Derry.
I heard
Came
you
out
talking
last
about this
night.
on Command Center.
Man, listen to me. Welcome to Derry is a TV show that picks up after the It movies.
Mm-hmm.
Pennywise is in it. So it's basically taking you back in history and showing you how Pennywise became Pennywise,
Yeah.
right? Who identity he stole and all that. So Welcome to Derry, top. Right?
Okay.
Then I got Stranger Things.
I was just gonna. It's so
Season 5.
good. Oh
Season
my
5.
God.
Season
It's so
5.
good. It's so
Stranger
good.
Things.
So good.
Season 5. Then
I laugh at Millie Bobby Brown though because isn't she like getting married, about to have a kid? So it's
Yeah.
funny. They're like,
She adopted. She has a
Oh, she
baby.
adopted?
She has
Okay.
a baby.
Okay.
yeah, but she's still playing a 17.
She is, yes, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. But Stranger Things.
yeah, it's great.
That's how I'm in right there.
Now, I just watched The Beast in Me
Yeah.
with Claire Danes and Matthew Rhys. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's so good. And then I'm gonna go back a few months. Have you watched Adolescence?
I have it.
It's about a kid who commits a crime. Allegedly, it's European, and from a production perspective, every single episode
Yeah.
is one take the entire time. It's one camera and
One big
take.
loop.
And they practice it for like a week. Everybody has to be on point. And I mean, I'm talking, they're walking upstairs, they're going outside, people are running, they're getting in cars. It doesn't stop. And the story is incredible. So if you want to have your mind blown, that's incredible.
All right.
Woo! Anna said we had to wrap. We got going today.
I finna say, come on, we could have went 10 more minutes.
Could. We got restrictions to meet.
Yeah.
That is it for the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek. Anna, Amanda, Kayla, Smoot.
Time to get cutty.
Let's get cutty.
Let's go.
The views and opinions expressed by our podcast guests and or hosts are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Washington Commanders or any of their representatives.
Come on. Smooth Jinx. Now get loud with it.
The Get Loud podcast was filmed at the Big Bear AI Command Center Studios. Big Bear AI offers mission-ready AI for a rapidly evolving world and proudly protecting the Washington Commanders and his fans.